Now, I want to expand on your question for a minute. You said the lower floors or the first floors. It's not uncommon to see a building that may, for maybe the first 8 stories, have PRVs. And then as you ascend into the building, then you have conventional. Why? Because the loss from elevation brings that pressure down below where a PRV would be required. Remember, the maximum pressure from a standpipe outlet, according to NFPA 14, is 175 PSI. Now, a couple things. We're going to go ahead and flush this thing. What we did is we improvised a Y to a Siamese connection. Guy in the last class said, well, what about if we took a couple of pigtails or maybe one length of 3-inch and brought it out here? Would that be maybe less in the way for evacuation? Yeah, I think that's good. Be careful flushing this. If you have a company already flowing water, which would be highly unlikely, already flowing water, if you crank this all the way open, you stole their pressure. Okay. Additionally, once you make the connection, if you charge, or we open this valve before we charge the lines, the water feeds back through the pump and we drop the pressure. As I said, it is absolutely critical that we ensure that this is not a pressure reducing valve. How do we recognize it? There's various ways. We can talk about the big rim, but then I can tell you Wilkins valves that don't have a big rim. It says pressure reducing valve on it. Yeah, may have a sign in the city of Miami, it has a sign. The surefire way, after you look in there and you make sure there's nothing nasty in there, do you feel threads? If you feel threads, that is a conventional outlet. If you don't feel threads, more than likely that is a PRV and you cannot use it as an inlet because basically it acts as a check valve when you increase the pressure on the downstream side of that valve. So that's the idea with improvising a first floor outlet. I've got a building in our territory that has we're going to explain what a manual wet standpipe is. The fire department connection is way over on the opposite side of the parking lot entrance. There's no friggin' way I'm going to use that. I'm going to stop right there where the gate is. We're going to hand stretch a line to the hydrant and put a line into the first floor inlet outlet. I'm not even going to use the FDC. Okay, come on over here. Stick your fingers in there. Threads? Smooth. Smooth, right? This is a pressure reducing valve. If we were to put a line here and try to pump in, the force of the water coming in would slam this valve. Let's say it's open. It's open. Okay. Valve's open. The force of the water coming in here would shove this down like a check valve. Go ahead, Mike. All the way. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. You cannot pump into a ground floor PRV. Okay, we're hooking up a conventional one right now. I'm just going to crack a little bit, and the valve's open. Okay, this is a conventional valve. It has threaded valve stem. Crack it just a little bit, Mike. Crack it just a little bit, and quite predictably, water is going to flow out. Come in the inlet, flow to the outlet. Yeah, we got the other one.
There you got water coming out.
Okay, water's coming out, okay? You can pump into a conventional outlet. Okay, let's shut that down, Mike.